Good morning, everyone. Shadow Shurigami here, and welcome to Slime Rancher. Yeah, I will be continuing Minecraft short or soon. I think we just really wanted to play this and stream this, so yeah, let's just get into this. Yes, I have played this before multiple times, but every single time there's always something freaking new in it. So I figured, why the hell not? Yes, I know, jump. Yes, I know. I wish there was a button to skip tutorial. I know, I'm not stupid. Okay. So I think there's a slime here. Ooh. So I think the first place I'm gonna get is this one. $10,000. Okay. Sorry. Sorry if it seems like I keep pausing and every now and again. Okay. So I've started off with 250 coins. Let me see if I can. Yes, I can. I know I'm not stupid. How do I skip tutorial? Oh, mail. I got mail. And I have some carrots around here. Star mail. Welcome to the welcome to the far range, the 7Z Corporation. Miss Libu, the 7Z Corporation would like to welcome you to the far range. Welcome, and extend our support in your bold new venture as a slime rancher. Support extended. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in your first few days on the range until you get more familiar with your surroundings. Traveling at night is not as advisable. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack or items to make your slime ranching experience easier, The 7Z Corporation would be pleased to provide them to you from the shop located just outside your ranch house. The 7Z Corporation, providing the tools you need to get the job done. For us, for a small fee. The 7Z Corporation. Oh. There we go. Oh, hey! How'd you escape? Get out. Where'd you go? Give me my freaking backpack. Yes, I know. Why do they not give you a way to skip the stupid tutorial? Casey, rise and shine. Casey. Sorry about that. Okay. Hi, B. What's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. 7Z puts you in a pod and then lights out for all that time. Wow. What's the far, far range like? Have you started exploring? Is it your air as clear as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. I'm probably asking too many questions. I bet you have a lot of work to do on that ranch. I still can't believe it's yours now. I guess I better leave you to it, and just keep it short. Good luck, B. If anyone can make it out there, it's you, Casey. Okay. Thank you. I said thank you, because that's finally gonna get out of my face. Water tank? Yes, cause... yeah, you use water to you use water to kill tars. So I just need a bunch of coins for that. Jetpack. This is also very useful. This can get useful later. This is definitely gonna get useful. Or be useful. This is gonna be very useful. So these three are the first things I'd be going for. Also, I know what makes tars. Slimes, pink slime. Their coral hue is scientifically proven to be the color of cheer. Diet: fruit, veggies, meat. Favorite: none. Slimology: pink slimes are the most common slime found on the Far Far Range. They're cheerful, docile, and the easiest of all slimes to ranch. A pink slime will eat anything you put in front of it. Though that they have no favorite food, and their plorts are the least valuable of all slimes. Rancher risks: not much to worry about with the pink slime. They're soft, squishy, very happy to be around a rancher, and found all over the range. But because of this, a rancher won't go far without finding a few pink plorts, which can lead to largos and then tars. Plortonomics. Pink plorts are an excellent multi-purpose generic substance used to manufacture everything from food products to household cleaners. All over Earth, people are eating burgers, sweetening their coffees, or scrubbing their floors with pink plort products. That's some serious versatility. And then here's a message thing from this guy. H. I can't remember his full name. I think it's like Helos or something like that. Or H-I-L-O-S. Anyways, hello Beatrix. The name's Hobson Toolagers. Oh, Hobson. It said it right there too. Okay, let me just start this over. Hello Beatrix. The name's Hobson Toolagers, rancher, explorer, and the former owner of this here ranch you now call your own. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I was a rancher for more years than I can remember, and felt there was one last adventure left in me, so I've set off to find just that. Okay, but before I go, I'm taking one last tour around this here land I love, so keep your peepers peeled for notes like these. If you want to hear what an old coot has to say every now and again, be talking to you. H. and I don't think the H symbol disappears even if you've already seen it, which kind of can get confusing. Especially for someone like me. Carrots. Yes, please, why not? Yeah, I believe currently the backpack can only store a total of 10 items. Like 10 of the same item, I mean. Not 10, 20. Don't know where my mind was. Oh, right, there's also Slimepedia things for the other things. Or resources, yeah. Carrot. Next to a backpack, it's a rancher's best friend. Type, veggie. Favored by none. About, the humble carrot was brought to the far range because they are easy to grow and nutritious. Most ranchers swear by them as they are a handy portable snack. Promote good night vision, and when juiced are second only to coffee as a perfect morning beverage. On the range, deposit carrot into a gardener's depositor and you'll have a large carrot crop of your very own. Pogo fruit. The most common fruit found on the range, and some say the most delicious. Type, fruit. Flavored by none. Yeah. Oh, I could not guess that it was a fruit. Now, not that fruit is in the name or in the quote. No, that didn't tell me it was a fruit. It was the typing. Favored by none. About, pogo fruit are a common sight almost anywhere on the far range. Tasting a bit like a peach. Yeah, bit like a peach. They're most notable for having their trademark spots on both on and under the skin. On the range, deposit pogo fruit into a garden's depositor and you'll grow a large pogo fruit tree of your very own. Okay, let me try that again. Deposit pogo fruit into a garden's depositor and you'll grow a large pogo fruit tree of your very own. Okay. That's a very, very slight tongue twister right there. Ranch right here. Okay. I'll only just read off what I've gotten so far, and that way, yeah. Coral, a happy slime mix for a happy rancher. Coral is used to keep slimes on the ranch. The open air corals are designed for maximum slime satisfaction. With the rich soil of the range beneath them and its expansive sky above them, slimes will remain perfectly happy within corals so long as they are fed regularly. Remember, you can shoot things through a coral barrier. Handy. High walls. Higher coral walls ensure that even the bounciest of slimes will have difficulty escaping. Music box. The music box plays a soothing tune that greatly reduces slime agitation. Except with pink slimes that don't have to worry about agitation because they just get hungry and try to escape. They don't have to do with agitation. There's only one type of slime that I will have to worry about agitation with, but that I'll only find in the future, and only end up finding in the future. Auto feeder. An auto feeder will drop food into the corral at regular intervals. Just remember to keep it stocked. Airnet. An airnet is a force barrier that covers the top of a corral. It can take a few hits before needing to recharge. Plort collector. A plort collector will vacuum up 2 types of plorts in a corral at regular intervals, depositing them into a storage tank so long as space is available. Solar shield. A solar shield will encase a corral in a dim shade, protecting slimes sensitive to light. Which I don't have to worry about the solar shield thing until phosphorus slimes. Coop. Keeping chickens in their place prevents the uprising. Though many ranchers simply let their chickens roam the ranch, a coop is the tool of the serious poultry producer. Oh, no, not coop. Okay, let me just read this later, even though I already started to read it. Gardening. Nothing beats the taste of food grown in your own backyard. The gardens used by ranchers use advanced technology to rapidly grow clones of fruits and veggies in a natural, though greatly sped up way. By placing a sample into the replicator, the garden soil is instantly populated by a fruit, tree, or veggie patch that will keep producing harvests until removed. Nutrient soil contains compost from the moss blanket and minerals from the indigo quarry. Makes crops always yield the maximum harvest. That's not proper grammar. proper grammar would be makes crops yield maximum harvest, or crops always yield maximum harvest, not makes crops always. That's not proper grammar. No, not makes crops always yield. That's improper grammar. Anyways, sprinkler. A sprinkler ensures that your crops are always watered, making them grow twice as fast. Scare slime. A scare slime is a stuffed tar model designed to keep wandering slimes away from your crops. Simple but terrifying. Miracle Mix. This special mix greatly increases the time it takes for ripe fruits and veggies to rot, so long as they are touching the garden soil. And then I'll worry about the chicken coop once I get it. Yep. Yep, Gordos. Rock Gordos. Or Largo. No, Gordos are these giant things that explode. Ooh, Tabby Slime. Yes. Okay, so let me grab this chicken here. Or not. Oh, yep. Watch this. Oh, not this. Oh, no. Watch this. And let me give it to this. Let me just grab you. If you would frickin' pick this stupid. Oh, that's why. No. There we go. And that's the tower for you. Oh, map. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah, I don't have jump pack, so I can't get up there. However, oh yeah. Oh wait, no, this. Ow! Yeah, that's right. These guys can hurt. Can hurt something nasty. Ow! Yeah, don't worry, they're fine. When they roll in the water, they're fine. Ooh, there's one more tabby slime. Don't eat that plort. Sadly, I won't be able to get any money from these guys yet, and thusly they'll be stuck in my backpack, but that's won't last for too long. And I also have a couple entries to read off. Oh, I also didn't read off world thing. The ranch, distant home for distant hearts. Beatrix begins her life on a humble ranch in the middle of an area of the Far Far Range, known as the Dry Reef. Once the property of the legendary slime rancher and notorious old codger Hobson Twilgers, the ranch has seen better days, as Hobson let it come into a state of disrepair shortly before disappearing completely. Hobson's whereabouts are currently unknown. Dry Reef, a coral-trusted ocean floor that now basks under a golden sun. The environment surrounding the ranch is known as the Dry Reef and is an arid, windswept land covered in dusty crags and rocky cliffs shaped by the wind over the millennia. The Dry Reef is primarily home to the pink tabby and rock slimes, though phosphor slimes will also come out of hiding when the sun sets. The Dry Reef's climate doesn't make for an abundance of any particular resource, but plenty of carrots, pogo fruit, and hen-hens are everywhere, as well as some less common resources if you know where to look. Okay, was that it? Yeah, that should be it. There's also achievements, but as I said, I've played all of this played this ages ago, so yeah, I don't really have many achievements to unlock if I haven't unlocked them all already. Yeah, I only have 10 left to unlock. I'll focus on those ones later, because I remember a couple of them were very hard. Yeah, if they're just smiling like this, and their mouths aren't like open, then that means they're hungry. Eat! Eat, damn it, eat! Oh, you're not hungry. And sometimes it can be difficult to tell because sometimes they just have their mouths closed anyways, and even though they aren't hungry at all. You just hang out in the corner, and I'll be right with you in this moment. $56. Only have 56. Okay. Actually, I can throw you out and then. Oh no, you're not hungry. Okay. Just sleep until morning because that'll speed up like their hunger thing. See how high they're jumping? That's because they're hungry. Hey, nope. Here, eat this. Yeah, see? You get really hungry overnight. And then you can feed them a total of 3 times. Stop free jumping before they're full. Yeah. You hungry? Stop jumping! Can you stop jumping for 5 seconds? Those tabby slimes know how to stop jumping for a few seconds. Yeah, the pink plorts are only worth $9 per gold or whatever these tokens are in per plort. Normally they only do that rolling when they're hungry, but it's clearly not hungry because I wouldn't take dang carrots. One of you eat something. None of you are hungry. Okay, 1 carrot's just gonna sit in here then. And this is where the silo will come in handy as well. Speaking of which, how much does the silo cost? $4.50. Yeah. Only increases in price at like the silo, and then everything from the silo down is $4.50. At the beginning, it can be difficult to gain anything. You sit over there. Like get whatever plorts I can from down here. Oh. There we go. And this, okay, 7, 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81. Okay, so 72 is 9 times 8, so I won't get 72, I'll get 63 the most. Which was only enough to get me to 200. I need a few more. Hey, rock slime. You hungry yet? Yes, you are hungry, finally. Stop jumping! Jeez! Why do these stupid slimes not know how to stop freaking jumping for a few moments? Just 1 second, dude. Okay, so these rock parts only sell for. Well, I mean, I could have known that if I just looked at the price tag on the thing. Is hungry again yet? No? Can I afford Airnet? No, I cannot. Oh. I just need to. If I do this. Oh, Starmail. Welcome to the Range Exchange, Thora West. Hi there, Beatrix. The name is Thora West. I'll keep my introduction short on account that we all got work to do. I'm a long-time rancher here on the Far Far Range and head of welcome wagon for your local Range Exchange. The Range Exchange is a network of ranchers just like yourself who are looking to trade what they got for what they need. Slimes, plorts, food, whatever. All you need to do is check out the Range Exchange mission daily and be sure to get your trade completed within 24 hours. As more ranchers get added to your network, you should receive a hearty hello from them, so check your inbox. Well enough, John. We've both got slimes to wrangle. Adios, Beatrix. Thora. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's his third, I think. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Alright, rock slime. Oh, that's carrot. We go over there. While I suck up these parts. This is where the auto plort collector thing, or whatever it's called, will come in handy as well. Okay, now I have enough for another corral. Since chickens take forever to like, you know, get and whatnot, I'll go ahead and avoid that. Okay. Anyways, tabby slimes. Actually, wait, no. Not you guys. You guys only eat meat. Where's my rock slime? Where did he run off to? Oh, he's all the way over there. You hungry yet? No? You will be in a few seconds. I forcefully make you go hungry. Oh, wait, first let me out here and I'll make sure you get what's owed. 3 hens, 250 gold, phosphor plorts. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to get that for you. Especially when you can only sleep until morning, you can't sleep until night. My pet cactus, Casey. Hi, Bee. I bought a cactus from you, sort of. When I came back home, it was one of the only things left in your shop. It was a lonely little guy, so I decided to adopt it. You know, I kill every plant I touch, but I promise you this one will last. I mean, if I can't keep a cactus alive, then clearly something is really wrong. When I look at it, I think of you out there on the range, doing your thing. Hope you're okay, Casey. New upgrade available. Dash boots. Nice. Oh, 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 You? You go in there. You stay in there. You still hungry? Oh wait, no, that's what I get. I just need to find those square fruit things and 3 plorts and whatever that, and the stone head. I'm never gonna be able to find the stone head, so you go ahead and just, yeah. Let me put these in. Rock plorts sell for 24 now. And having only 1 rock slime only gives me one plort. Oh, pink plorts cost 10 now. That's actually a good thing. I mean, yeah, if I sell too many of the same type of plort or whatever, the price starts to go down. Like what I get from selling them starts to go down. Anyways, I need to focus on getting this all sorted out. I need to get like not really high walls, but more or less air nets. Or I could get an auto feeder, but that's 500. Yeah. Okay. My next stop is getting another corral for these tabby slimes. And then I'm gonna need to get a coop, which means I'll have to buy another... Oh wait, no, right here. Yeah, I could buy a coop right here. And later I'll have to, like... But once I unlock that other area over there, I'll have to move them because that area has more stuff. I know the tabby slime's favorite thing is certain type of... Oh yeah, I forgot to read off these guys. Rock slimes. These slimes are totally metal. Diet veggies. Favorite. Heartbeat. Yes. That's what their favorite is, yeah. Okay. Slimology. Rock slimes earn their name from the rocky crown of sharp spikes atop the slimy bodies. But their affection for minerals doesn't end with their appearance. Rock slimes are strict vegetarians, favoring the satisfying crunch of the heartbeat most of all. Rancher risks, the dangers of a rock slime should be fairly obvious. The rocky crown is sharp enough to pierce straight through a rancher's boots, but it's not all about watching where you're stepping, as these rocks are always rolling. When you see a rock slime revving up for a tumble, it's best not to get out of the way. Plortonomics. The rock plorts are prized for being a key component in the production of blue metal, an amazing alloy that's stronger than titanium and lighter than plastic. Because of its amazing strength, blue metal is often a key component in the hulls of light-speed-capable starships, synthetic appendages, and protective hollow point cases. And since they're also light, I assume they'd also be used for, like, things as simple as, like, badminton rackets and tennis rackets, and this other game with this that uses a net and this like weird paddle, and it's some sort of like one of those little ball things with those plastic ball things with holes in them that can really hurt if they're going at like a fast speed. I can't remember the name of it. It's some that started up recently. I cannot remember the name of it, but yeah, it's like the net is only like 3. I think it was just 3 feet off the ground, lower than, which I'm pretty sure it's lower than how high the net is in badminton. Anyways, and it's like where the ball has to bounce on the ground, and before you can hit it, but that it has like a 2 bounce rule, like where it has to have 1 bounce on either side before you can hit it out of the air. I cannot remember the name of the sport, but I had never heard of it until gym class. Anyways, tabby slime, those stripes that tail that wiggle wiggle wiggle. Diet, meat, favorite, stony hen. Yep. Etymology. Tabby slimes share many curious similarities to domestic house cats of Earth. With their perky ears, striped backs, and swaying tails, you'd almost mistake them for true feline if they weren't made entirely of gooey slime, of course. Rancher risks. A tabby slime generally doesn't mean any harm to a rancher, but like their spiritual Earth cat cousins, often causes a great deal of chaos anyways. Tabby slimes love to steal things that they don't eat, like fruits and veggies, resulting in lots of unintended Largo transformations on the range. Plurtonomics. Tabby plurts are a key ingredient in a variety of performance-enhancing products that grant the consumer a surge of the tabby slime's signature energy and exuberance. And while athletes the world over take them, what? All over the world, not the world over. What kind of drugs was the person that wrote this on to have such a horrible grammar mistake? And while athletes all over the world take them to gain an edge, prolonged use often results in uncontrollable butt wiggles. Another list of desirable signature of the tabby slime. Yeah, no person with a normal thought process could possibly make such a grammatical error to say athletes the world over take them. Yeah, no normal person in the right mind that's thinking straight would have such a grammatical error. Especially if they proofread it after typing it. Oh, I already have the thing on Slime Sea. An expansive body of water and slime compound that's not fit for swimming, let alone drinking. The Slime Sea that covers most of Far Far Range is something of a mystery. It is seemingly a mixture of water and slime that is believed to be the primordial pool whence all slimes emerged. Though its true purpose is entirely unknown by even the most esteemed slime scientists, what is known is that the liquid found within the Slime Sea is not fit for drinking, watering crops, or even swimming, as most things seem to quickly sink to the bottom. When a slime enters the Slime Sea, it quickly vanishes, but it is widely believed that this far from ends the slime's existence, for slimes that enter the sea can often be seen quickly reappearing back on land, happy as ever. In fact, many slime scientists believe that slimes use the sea as a means of transportation, moving swiftly below the surface and popping out on land wherever they see fit. But all theories aside, one fact remains very clear. Most, especially to ranchers, don't enter Slime Sea. So, I guess slimes are able to, breathe underwater or something, whereas we suffocate. Oh hey, there's another message from Hobson to villagers. This entire cave system was sealed off from a cave-in when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellows up ahead are so grumpy. Haven't had a bite in a long time. In any case, don't let that long-awaited bite come from your own rump. Bring some food to calm them down. Pogo. Yeah, I can just use my Pogo. But yeah, there's angry phosphor Largos over there, and there's that guy right over there. I know I've just barely touched the surface of the range, but yeah, I don't really care. And also, thankfully, there's no fall damage. Anyways, there's a bunch of cocoa fruit. Let me give you a bunch of carrots since I have mainly carrots. He's starting to shake, he's close to bursting. 1 or 2 more things difficulties until burst. So let me just go ahead and get rid of the tabby slimes for now. Out of my face. Let me just clean up this area. Give me all these ports. Oh, also, chickadee. Yes. I'm just gonna take all the plorts and launch these guys off the edge so that they don't cause any issues. You're a chicken. I can't get. Oh, okay, no, there's one right here. Right here, another. No. Oh, I almost accidentally threw a bunch of these into the sea. Yep, it was only 2. Let me just get rid of you guys so that you don't interfere with anything. Wait, throw these to the wall. Starmail. Right through. I know there's a slime. I can grab that slime key right there, but I just want to make sure I get starry ornament. Collectible decorations for your wrench. Okay. Oh well. Yep, slime key. Getting a lot of Slimepedia entries. Don't worry, it'll be happening less often in the future. But since I just started out, it's gonna be happening so often like this. I'm gonna need more of you guys. There we go. And there's another little area where there's some, yeah, down there, but I don't think I can really get there all that easily, not from here anyways. Time to head back to the ranch. I like that when you read off an entry, you get like not read off an entry. When you go to read off an entry, it like pauses the entire game so that you don't have to worry about things going on around you. I know that things will stick to them when they roll, or at least can stick to them. And their little spike ball form. Oh! Watch it. Are you hungry too? Stop jumping! You're not hungry. And we'll give a bunch of stuff to these guys. Or not? Okay. Let me just put this, like, these over here, because what they're doing is being a nuisance. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means these guys weren't as hungry as they could have been, so That's because I didn't get more than 4 out of those 4. Okay, now I can get... I'll just get a chicken coop. It'll save myself some headache. Now I have multiple entries to read. Slimepedia, slimes... No, not slimes, right? Yeah. Nothing in slimes. Ooh! Largo slimes. There's just more to love. Diet, Source Slime's diet. Favorite, Source Slime's favorite. Slimology. Largo slimes are a hybrid of 2 slimes resulting from a slime eating a floor unlike its own. They are twice as big as normal slimes and have a combined diet of their 2 source slimes, making them enticing for ranchers that want to maximize their profits. However, a Largo is too big to vac and can only be transported using the end of the vac nozzle. This makes them difficult to control if things get out of hand. Rancher risks, in addition to Largos being more difficult to manage and having the combined powers of 2 slimes, an even greater threat to ranchers lies within these super-sized slimes. If a Largo eats a plort, unlike its 2 source slimes, it will transform into a ravenous tar slime. So what if it eats a plort of its own typing? Into a ravenous. So, I guess... Tars only attack and eat everything because they're like, as it says, ravenous, which ravenous is a term that means extremely hungry, or like so hungry like that you could basically eat a city worth of food, basically. Well, I mean, that's an exaggeration on my part. That's a massive exaggeration on my part, but that's the best definition I can just come up with off the top of my head. Anyways, ranchers need to be very careful when dealing with Largos or risk an outbreak of tar that can quickly overtake their entire ranch. Always carry a full tank of water just in case. Plortonomics. When a Largo eats, it produces plorts of both source slime types, making them potentially very lucrative for ranchers that can deal with the added risk of keeping them. Gordo slimes. Bon appetit! Yeah, source slimes diet. Favorite source slimes diet. Slimology. Gordo slimes are a rare phenomenon that occurs when multiple slimes of the same type congregate. The result is that the slime seems to merge together into a much larger slime that is seemingly incapable of movement. A Gordo will eat until it bursts, causing all the slimes to separate once more, as well as revealing whatever object it was that caused the that caused the Gordo to form in the first place. So with that thing, it was just those two. It was those 2 crates that caused it to form then. Rancher risks. Gordos pose no real risk to ranchers. They can only sometimes be a nuisance in that they are hiding something a rancher might need. So if you see a Gordo, feed it. Plortonomics. Gordos produce no plorts on their own. However, the slimes they produce after bursting do like any normal slime. The tar. Those awful ravenous rainbows. Diet, slimes, favorite, ranchers! Slimology. The tar are formed when a Largo eats a plort. Unlike the one it produces, a terrible transformation occurs that turns the slime into a sludge filled with a swirling, prismatic array of colors and a relentless appetite. The tar seek only to consume and replicate. The only way to stop a tar outside of incinerating it or throwing it into the slime sea is with fresh water. One splash will stop a tar from spawning a new tar, and repeated splashes will destroy it entirely. Alternatively, many ranchers recommend running away with their arms waving and screaming. Rancher risks. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay. Rancher risks. The tar are the single biggest threat to ranchers. The tar will seek out slimes to consume and replicate themselves, but will also devour chickens, rock crops in their proximity, and even devour ranchers. Remember, ranching Largos may be highly profitable, but one stray plort and you could wind up with a devastating tar outbreak. Plortonomics. The tar produce no plorts, only more tar, and then more tar still. Yeah, but what if you could sell the tar? I mean, I'm sure if you sell tar and then kill it, I'm sure you could get something out of it. I mean, everything has a use. And usually the most what's funny with life is usually the most dangerous things prove to be the most useful. And I'm talking about objects. I'm not talking about any like figurative or like not figurative, like scenarios or anything like that. I'm talking about just actual physical things or objects, rather. Yeah, chickadee. So little and soft you'd think they are filled with marshmallow. Type future meat. Just future meat. That's all they think of them. It's just meat. Anyways, about chickadoos are baby chickens that will eventually grow into a hen or more rarely a rooster. Chickadoos of all varieties will never be eaten by slimes. Some believe this is because slimes are too kind-hearted to do such a thing. Others believe it is because chickadoos don't yet have enough meat on their bones. On the ranch, keep chickadoos in a safe place and they'll eventually grow into a hen or a rooster. Hen. A hearty chicken bred to be twice as tasty as its cousin on earth. Type, meat, favored by none. About, hens are a special breed of chicken bred to survive the climate of the far range while appearing more or less like a big chicken. These burly birds are much more adept at fending for themselves, making them ideal for ranchers who might otherwise be distracted by a few hundred hungry slimes. On the ranch, hens in close proximity to roosters will periodically lay eggs that produce chickadoos. However, keeping too many hens or roosters in close proximity makes them anxious, and egg production will come to a halt. Savvy ranchers with an understanding of the complex nature of chicken romance always keep their coops from exceeding 12 grown chickens. Speaking of, I did have a rooster around here somewhere, and thank God it's still alive. Rooster struts his stuff like he's king of the coop. Slimepedia. Resources. Roosters. Okay. Type meat. Favored by hunter slime. About. Roosters are the alpha birds on the far range and half of the equation required to breed chickens on the range. However, roosters are rarer than any hen, making them a great find any time one is discovered. To acquire a rooster, either find one out on the range or breed them on the ranch. Any type of chickadee that has a small chance of growing into a rooster. Some ranchers believe that these odds increase if you greet the Rooster King's crow at sunrise with an enthusiastic good morning. On the ranch, all hens in close proximity to roosters will periodically lay eggs that produce chickadoos. However, keeping too many hens or roosters in close proximity makes them anxious and egg production will come to a halt. Savvy ranchers with an understanding of the complex nature of chicken romance always keeps their... okay. Same stuff as before. Ranch... oh yeah, coop. Keeping chickens in their place prevents the uprising. Though many ranchers simply let their chickens roam the ranch, a coop is the tool of the serious poultry producer. Coops keep hens and roosters close, allowing for maximum egg-laying potential. Just remember to avoid crowding the coop. Chickens won't reproduce when in close proximity to more than a dozen other hens or roosters, but give them room and watch the love bloom. Oh well, it's great for keeping chickens and hungry slimes out. Springgrass attracts scuttlebugs that chickens just love to eat. With their bellies full, hens will produce eggs twice as fast. Vitamizer, the very latest advanced poultry tech. The Vitamizer bathes the chickens in Vitarays, allowing them to grow into healthy hens and roosters twice as fast. Okay. Well, slime key and slime keys. An ancient key for an ancient lock. Slime keys are large stone keys that are used to open the ancient slime gates across the range. These gates often lead to new areas to explore or create shortcuts to familiar ores. Wait, did I say ores or ones? Yeah, to familiar ones. Okay. Yep, and then there's these. I got all of these already. Yep. Oh, ornaments. Collectible decorations for your ranch. Type unique, favored by not slime food. About. Ornaments are unique decorations which can be found in party crates or during special events. There are dozens of different ornaments to find and collect, but only a handful of designs seem to be available at any one time. They're fun to collect, but who is making all of these ornaments and hiding them around the far range? Probably best not to think about it too much. Well, I'd say the slimes are probably creating them. On the range, ornaments make great decorations for any part of your ranch. Vac them up and shoot them wherever you'd like. They stick to just about anything that can even float in midair. Or what if the tars are making them? I'm sure the game doesn't have any like twists that like that, but still, it's a nice little topic to think about. Put this in here. Grab a random chicken. I'm gonna multiple just to speed everything up. Sucks is I'm gonna end up wasting all kinds of money to upgrade this as much as I can, only to end up removing it later just to move them over there. Okay, let me just put these into here and just take advantage of this 10 or costing 10 while I can. Beat these guys because they're probably hungry by now. Nope, they're not. Okay. More parts in here. I'm gonna wait till I have a ton of money and stuff going on here before I go elsewhere, because right now I'm barely able to afford much, just the basic stuff. So yeah, sleep until morning. Victor Humphreys, salutations with... What? I'm not gonna just read this right now. I've spent way too much time of this stream reading stuff. Okay. You guys hungry? There. You guys go over here. No. What are you doing? You have carrots right here. Which I need to give most of them to the other guys. You eat the pogo fruits. Eat. If you would stop jumping, you'd be able to eat. So I should end up with 12 plorts. Rock plorts, I guess. Oh. Yeah, see, stuff will only stick to them if they're hungry still. Ow. I'm just trying to collect. Ow! Stop it! I'm just trying to collect your plorts. Plorts. I mean, that's all. And 12. Okay. Yes. Sleeping till morning is a very good way to get a bunch of money quickly, because then they get the rock slimes get rock slimes. All of the slimes get to their max hunger level, and so then yeah, you could feed them all 3 times, and then they're fine, and you get a ton of money each day. I think before I upgrade anything, I think it's better I get, since it's cheapest, it's better I get high walls for these guys. Well, anyways, I should end the stream now, since it's 60 minutes. I hope to avoid taking so much time to read stuff up in the next ones. As I did say later in the game, it'll lessen. So yeah, like usual, I hope you guys had a great time. I'll see you in a... I'm gonna make sure to quit. Okay, good.